Hello everyone, as Jana commented, I'm Alejandro Alonso. I'm a European Project Officer at Valencia Clima y Energia. And I am today to show you our energy offices, our proximity offices. And 1 second, here. Okay, so as I said, I work for Valencia Clima y Energia, which is the municipal agency for working in the climate adaptation and mitigation actions for the municipality of Valencia. And we work here in local projects, also in European projects. Here you can see that we are this foundation in the context of the Valencia municipality, and in our as equipments of our foundation, we have the Observatory del Canvi Climatic, which is a let's say engagement and awareness equipment to raise awareness about the climate change and its consequences in society for citizenship. And then we have our proximity offices, which are the Oficina de la Energía, energy offices, that we have in the city, which is the equipment I'm talking today to you. So the context of having the energy offices is that we have our climate mission in Valencia, and we have our commitment to have 10 energy offices running by 2030. So we started with one in 2019, and now we have 3 physically implemented offices around the city, and one that is itinerary, the one that is mobile, so we can reach other neighborhoods that are not covered by these physical agencies, and also to the nearby towns to the city. So we have a team that is these people, but we are enlarged the team, so we are growing and growing. And we have different areas in the proximity office. We have the energy efficiency, the right to energy, the impulse to renewable energy, and also the energy transition, like comprehending everything that is related to it, also including the newest area, which is the housing renovation. So how can we do this? How can we act in these 4 areas that I just exposed? So we have individual appointments. In our offices, we have different profiles of workers, going from architects, engineers, but also social workers, because this is very, very important. If you are open to citizenship and you want to engage them, you need to have this kind of profiles that are specialized in be in one-to-one contact with non-technical people that come with their needs. So this kind of profiles in your energy office, if you are thinking of replicating it, it's very, very important. So we have our individual appointments. This is something that is actually something that I haven't mentioned yet, is that all of our services are for free of charge for citizenship. So they can ask for individual appointments for whatever they need. You see here that we can help them with understanding and optimizing their energy bills, whatever has to do with subsidize and right to energy, also with how to make their habits and their homes more energy efficient. And if they want also to go further and do some activities related to energy renovation, some activations like making their home more comfortable against the temperatures, cold and hot, also here in Valencia. So we also have this support team to help them to select the best options. And also something that is not mentioned here, the energy communities, that we try to foster the implementation of energy communities in Valencia. Apart from the individual appointments, we also have workshops that we offer to citizenship in this line that I commented, the energy efficiency, right to energy, energy communities, renewables, but also parallel activities that help us to engage people to get to know us. For example, if we talk about comfort at home, one workshop we did in the past was about how to take care of the plants, because we saw that it's something that is related to comfort at home. Plants keep the humidity and the temperature balance in your home. So we did also this workshop to attract people that don't know us to see this, let's say, friendly workshop that raised a lot of interest in people. And as at the time they learn about this specific workshop, they get to know us. So this is something also that we see very valuable, that engaging people sometimes is very hard. When you are working in different neighborhoods, you have a high impact in the area, but with time, it's hard to keep engaging, attracting more people to get to know you, because many times the problem is that people don't trust your office. They can see this sign you see here, and maybe they think that this is a bank or maybe a telco company. So it's hard that people realize that this is a service, a public service that is for free, and that we are neutral with our services. So the workshops go in this way to or go deeper into activities we want to impulse, like the energy efficiency and right to poverty, but also to attract people to our offices and get to know us. We have different materials. This is in Spanish, but we have different guides on how to individually know how to improve the efficiency at your home, the habits. Also, some guides on how to present this information in your neighbor communities, because in Valencia, in Spain, the most of people live in flats in the condominiums. So many negotiations or decisions regarding the energy efficiency of or comfort has to go through the negotiation with your neighbors. So we also help them to present this information in the most friendly way to other people that are not that aligned. And also we have, apart from the individual appointments that I mentioned before to individual citizens, we also have the service to support neighbor communities in their negotiations and how to select the best option for their building. So some numbers here. These are the numbers from 2024. We see that we were growing in numbers since we started in 2020. So we have more than 15,000. Well, this is the global, but for example, it was here the appointments. For example, we have 1,200 appointments in 2024, which is a very good number. Workshops and assistance. The only number that it wasn't break the tendency of growing was the spontaneous contacts, which means that someone that know us from some of our campaigns or by any other mean in the street, that they came on their own. But in the other numbers, we are very happy that it's growing and growing. This is this is local language in Valencia, but this is the energy transition pathway, which we see that in this kind of proximity office in which we focus on energy, we first engage people to understand the energy and how to consume and how to be more efficient, and then we keep with it. Maybe they start with doubts, then they will be interested in how to save money, then interested in how to be more efficient. Maybe now that they are individually engaged, they want to broaden this interest to their whole building. And maybe connect to renewable energies. And also then, as the last, because it's a very difficult project to engage your community to energy renovate the building, maybe the last part is to try to engage the community to go for an energy renovation. And as I commented, we have at this day, we have 3 physically offices. Here is the city of Valencia in Spain. This is the Mediterranean coast here in the east. So we have 3. This was the first one in the neighborhood of 𝑖𝑒, and then we have this one here, which is in Torrefiel, is the one you see here in the top. It's inside the market of the neighborhood. So this is between the butcher and the hairdresser. So it can be recognized by neighbors because this is a point where they naturally go to do their shopping. This is the first one we opened here, the 𝑖𝑒 one. It is also in a commercial streets, so very well known by the local people. And this is the third one, which is in a park. It's called the West Park, Parque del Oeste. And even though this is not like in the focus area like in here, like the shopping areas as other streets, we are also lucky that in this building we are sharing the offices with the neighborhood association. So people can also that are more active in the neighborhood, they already know this building, they know how to engage with the neighborhood association, and we are already there to engage them. And this is an office that so far it's been very successful in this neighborhood here in Valencia. And apart from this, as I commented, we have the mobile one to reach the other areas, as we see that we might have this influence, local influence in these areas of the city. We have most of it not covered by it, so we can go with the mobile office to different in different moments of the year and different nearby towns and neighborhoods with the mobile energy offices. It's the same team, the same services, but as you see, it's a tent and an electric car, which we can engage more people. Of course, this has been good and bad practices with it. Like sometimes joining a market is not the best moment because people are busy shopping at that moment. But in the end, they have to know you. So the more present you are in the different areas, the better, because with time, the trust rises. And this is something that we also learned that to build trust with people needs time, needs the support of local entities and local key stakeholders, like personal key stakeholders in the neighborhood. And this is a long-term journey. So this is also, well, this is in Spanish, but it's how to save money in the energy bill. And we start with seeing how effective your tariff is, if it is possible to join to a most competitive price. And then see, as I mentioned before, the itinerary would be, okay, now that you are more efficient and it is optimized, maybe you want to connect to renewable energy, and maybe you want to join an energy community. So we engage people when we start with offering them to be more efficient with their bills to see if they can take the next steps. And if we talk about the energy, the right to energy, we have also we focus in different activities like the individual assessments, also integral intervention, and we have specific actions for these houses. Also, if they are in a very vulnerable status, we also can offer services for small fixes at their home, like cracks or something that they are lacking and they are producing problems in salubrity and comfort in their home. So we can also focus, also in collaboration with social services from the city administration, we can focus in the very vulnerable households. And also, again, talking about the saving and renovation, we are having different activities with neighbors. As we mentioned, we can go to the neighbor meetings in their buildings to see what is the interest and to support with the information. Nowadays, that also misinformation is also running fast among the opinions. It's also good that we have neutral agents going there and giving some knowledge to one of these discussions. And also we offer some energy kits, so people can come and ask for 2 weeks this diagnosis kit, with which you can see how much do your appliances consume, what is the temperature, or also what is the air currents. So people is more with this kind of kit, people get more aware of how their building is, how the houses can be improved in terms of energy and comfort, and we keep engaging them. And also something important is that in all across Europe, we are focusing in fighting the cold, but in the last years in Valencia and many territories of Spain, and also I think that in Europe, we are more concerned about the heat waves. It's something that it's affecting us a lot in the last 3 years. Most importantly, because the temperature at night doesn't go lower, so this leads to tropical nights and very hard times to rest, and this affects a lot the health of people and the rest. And as I mentioned, we also support the energy communities, and we have different workshops and projects to try to foster them. By today, we have 12 constituted energy communities, but the one that is fully working is this one, the Castellarlo Liberal, which it has been a successful project in which we, in collaboration with the city administration and different entities, we put the solar panels, the energy production in the roof of a local building. And we have already people that engage this community is already sharing the energy produced here. And also we work with educational centers, with schools, with different projects and different activities to raise awareness among the younglings. And as mentioned, we have also projects, or we have been working with schools. Like, for example, if you know the project 50/50, in which there is an investment in making schools more efficient, and with the energy or the money they save, they can reinvest on keep doing the school more efficient. And also the other half of the savings can go to other projects that the school goes. So this is also one branch that we have identified very important to be in contact and help the scholars to be engaged in this kind of cultural work. So was like a brief overview of our offices, and thank you very much for being interested in here to us. And if you have any doubt or question, now this is the moment to raise your hand.